I find it odd that in every apartment that I have moved to, there's always some type of chaotic energy affiliated with the neighbors or the tenants, and shit um just gets out of hand, right? um I feel like there is such a big um energy that continues affecting not just myself, but uh a lot of people worldwide, right? I notice that like every time I'm interested in like a house, right, a mansion, a cottage, whatever it is, right, I notice that right away if I screenshot that particular house or whatever, right, and I share it through Messenger or through text messages, I notice how the house ends up getting like supposedly bought like out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, or that it goes in contingent or under contract, um, or is no longer available, you know? And it doesn't matter what location I pick, it keeps happening. So that's how I know that, it's not just random ass hackers. I feel like it's like corrupt people in power um trying very hard to like buy every house, invade every house, because some people are get like their houses belong to them, and then all of a sudden they're being kicked out of their own homes even though they had finished paying mortgage several years, um and it's still um they're still being like evicted, right? We're hearing a lot about squatters, how they how like uh, the government makes it easy. And I'm not saying all government officials are corrupted, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, there is good individuals that take their job very serious, and I have said that several times. However, the point of the matter is that it's getting very aggravated, right? Because it makes it seem like I have dealt with a lot of my packages being stolen, mail being stolen, and that's in every fucking apartment that I have lived. So it's not hard to say that that I keep getting targeted, right? And like my in order for me to like even documents, I mean personal documents have been like stolen or taken without my permission, right? And I have ordered different types of packages, and I'm not saying every package gets stolen, that's not what I'm saying, but yeah, there is several items that since 2018 until now, it's thousands of dollars of what I've lost, right? Now, I have sent letters to the secret agency, to FBI, to the police, internal affairs, and I'm like, how can hackers get away with this shit? you know, and they think that they are getting away. And I find it very odd also um that a lot of these universities or colleges are promoting or persuading students to get enrolled in cybersecurity and without doing any background check. And I find that's necessary because a lot of these individuals want to be hackers to be stealing money. Okay. And I feel like that's one of the reasons why the government allowed immigrants to come in, and they're terrorists. and they're gangs, and they're like part of criminal groups that are invading our streets, and it's happening all over United States and beyond that. I mean, there's crimes being committed everywhere, but I'm just saying, like, I think that for the corrupted officials, this is a win-win, because to them it's like, all right, instead of us continuing doing sacrifices now that we're under the microscope, let's allow other criminals to fight the gangs that we have invading our cities, and let them kill each other, and let there be races among, minority cultures, right? And to them, they see it as an opportunity to get these criminals to start working. They get more income tax. They It's like they're giving them free money so they could spend it. It's a circle, the circle of life, but in a greedy, sadistic manner. Okay, so it's like, for them, it's like, okay, these motherfuckers are criminals. Let's bring them so they could depopulate each city, each state, and that's why we see a lot of ghost towns, right? A lot of individuals are just not making any type of money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, it's ridiculous that to be working and to not get paid enough. Every 2 weeks, it does not, is inappropriate. It's unethical and unlogical. It makes no logic. Okay, especially with all this prices going up, and how easy thieves could get away by stealing shit, and police right in front of the police, and they don't even do shit. They just take the items away from fucking thieves, and then the thieves are left behind in front of the store, and they just wait for the police to leave, and then they come in and take boxes of shit, right? I mean, it's it's just corruption everywhere. Workplaces, school places, um I was going to school, but I felt like I was being discriminated, right? I was the only Latina, and I was like, it was primarily black people in the school that I was going to, and I was treated horribly, not by everyone, again, but just a few people that made it very difficult, and I end up just, you know, not going back. You know what I'm saying? But I love learning, and I just can't wait for God to really eliminate all this motherfucking corruption, because it's getting ridiculous. Where a lot of our um original individuals that made the United States what it is, and um, they don't exist. A lot of tribes, a lot of Indians that don't exist anymore, right? There's a lot of discrimination against natives, and I find it odd also, and very insulting, that they call immigrants Latinos and Hispanics, when we are Americans, right? Um, and But like, when the invaders came to the states, they're called settlers, colonials. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And how can that be celebrated? And how can you celebrate something where your ancestors got tortured, tormented, crucified, discriminated, killed, annihilated, destroyed, and to make it go extinct? And these motherfuckers have the nerve to fucking like take over our houses, you know? Where is my house? My dad left properties for me, and where is my inheritance? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. Start solving some fucking crimes, pieces of shit, and stop taking our money. Do something.